What is up guys, and welcome to another video here on this channel. So today's video is going to be totally different, and I wanted to take the time to talk about really my journey, because a lot of you guys have been requesting that and I never really talked about it. So today I wanted to take the time because I found on my phone video clips, actually clips I sent to Nate the first time I tried my fear foods again, like I had some sort of a cheat day. And honestly, I gotta say, it was so cringy looking at them because this person I'm seeing on the screen is so far from me. Looking at it now, I can't believe that I used to be that way. But I wanted to show you these clips actually. Trigger warning, I want to disclaim that this might be triggering to some of you guys, so just click off the video of talking about eating disorders or stuff like this triggers you. I don't want to trigger anyone. In fact, I actually wanna help you guys in case you're still struggling. I want to show you how far you can come. And yeah, before I show you these clips, I wanted to say that I have evolved so much over the years. I mean, it's been almost 2.5 years now since I made those video clips. Everybody is different and everybody approaches food differently, approaches recovery from eating disorders differently. But the way I did it, I feel like it really helped me getting back my flexibility around food, my flexibility with my body as well. These cheat days really helped me seeing that it's okay to overconsume food sometimes. It's okay that your body changes, that you gain some weight. I think I gained from the day I started doing YouTube videos, which was a couple months later. I probably gained a total of 30 pounds till today. And you know what? My mindset completely changed. I don't care so much about my body weight, honestly. Of course, I want to be fit and all this, but I don't want to deprive my body in order to look a certain way. Also, a big thing I have been struggling with was body dysmorphia. So when you look in the mirror, you can't see yourself. You know what I mean? It's hard to imagine that if you don't know or never experienced this, but you look in the mirror and you don't know what you see. You can't really tell what you're looking like. To others, you might be super thin, but you can't see that. It's crazy. I think also a lot of bodybuilders have that. They have the reverse effect. They look in the mirror and they think they're small, even though they're huge. So body dysmorphia is a common problem. And I think has been a part as well. But looking at it now, I've been so flexible. I've been so easy on myself, still working out, still eating healthily. I think I gathered a lot of knowledge about nutrition and workouts, and that really helped as well. But yeah, I wanted to show you these clips. I wanted to show them to you because I think it will really help those of you who are still struggling, that there will be a point where you stop over focusing on food. At the time, my mind was occupied with food all the time. I was planning what I was gonna eat. So like food was always on my mind. As where now, I just don't care about food that much. I love food. I still do my cheat days. I love my cheat days. It's just a way I treat myself. Also, this is different to everybody. It doesn't mean you have to do it that way. I always say that you have to find your own balance, and nobody really can tell you what is right and wrong because it's trial and error and a few proven scientific facts about nutrition. I don't have this food focus anymore. I'm not starving myself. I am eating balanced. I try out new things. And like I said, I don't care about food that much anymore in a good way. I care about good food. I love food. I'm getting excited about food, but not in a sick way anymore. And that is just such a relief. And I want to show you that it is possible. It is possible to achieve that. It takes time, for some longer, for some shorter. I want to roll the first clip and then talk about it and then roll the next clip, so we keep doing this. All right, let's go. And by the way, I'm sorry if you're cringed out. I'm really sorry. Click off the video. I cringed myself, but yeah, you never know. Maybe it helps some of you, and if it helps one person out there, my job is done and this video made sense. Hi. I'm still waiting, but I'm starving. So what I actually do, this is like, okay, I'm not even thinking about it, so I'm good. I'm going to try Reese's or however you say it. How do you say it? Do you say Reese's or Reese's? Okay, first time I have these. My brother says they're gross. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try. They're good. I like those. He doesn't like peanut butter, that's probably why. They're good. They're kind of... I'm actually eating it. And I have a Snickers. I haven't had Snickers in a very, very long time, so... I'm not sure if I still like it. I know. I'd rather go with the Reese's. I like those. I got peanut butter cup, Ben Jerry's, and I tried it because I opened it. It is so good. It is so good, and this is very good too. I actually really like this. That I'm eating this is so revolutionary. I'm down for a cheat day now. Like, we both together, a cheat day, I think this would be fun. Like, doing what we did on a weekend, but going crazy in Santos, like not looking, I would eat only sushi, only the fancy one, and then go have ice cream. I would be down to do that. I think that would be fun when we do that and go to the mall and eat whatever we feel like eating. So you just watched this clip. I'm sorry if cringe level was over 1000, but yeah, so you can see I'm still very aware of this being high calorie and sugary and chocolatey and whatnot. But the thing is, I just stopped thinking about it, and it's so like I cringed. But this fear you see is legit. That's the crazy thing to me now. Like, at the time this fear was real, but thinking about it now, it's like, how? You know? But yeah, so I tried it, I just didn't think about it, and it was so crazy to me because it was the first time in like 3 years I had something like that. So yeah, and these, like I said, these are private clips to Nate, so I'm talking to Nate. Sorry for the cringe, let's move on to the next. So this is how thick I used to put on butter on my bread, and now I'm going to attempt, I don't know the word in English, but it's like creamy sausage, like, it is so good. And I'm gonna eat salami too. And this one, which smells so delicious, like truffle. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that, and I'm gonna eat, I want this up. I'm nervous, but I'll eat that now. David is going to join me. I look horrible, I'm sorry, and I hope tomorrow I look still good. Better than I think. So in this clip, I'm actually doing what I always used to do, like eating my favorite bread with thick butter and pate, and don't worry, but you can still see, like, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna look like tomorrow, because the real fear I had was that I will gain 20 kilograms. And I know rationally this is complete bullshit, but the fear still was real. So I think it's very important that you always face your fears. I think that goes for every fear. For example, I had a really bad fear of flying, but what am I gonna do? Just never fly again? No. So I just continued flying and flying, and it will get better. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can still see though. I mean, it's the first time, so I was still worrying about how I'm gonna look. And like I said, it's gonna take time. Roll the next one. Now that I overcame my fears, I'm sure I can do that again. So when we decide to do that one day, I'm down. My first bread in forever. It was so good. So thick I put it on. But you see, I'm gaining courage. I'm like, I want to do this again. I want to come to terms with this. So like I said, face your fears. And in the next clip, I'm actually enjoying. That's the real important thing, to always enjoy your food. And the thing is, for me, I was never guilty after eating. I was always feeling guilty before eating. So when you I put it this way: if you're feeling guilty after eating, I'm gonna tell you something. Treat it as sunk cost. It's something you will never recover. you know, cost that you, like money you spend that is not gonna be recovered ever. It's like it's done. So stop thinking about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop wasting thoughts on something that you can't change and that is so insignificant. You know what I mean? So just go about your day, don't worry about it, and enjoy yourself more, really. Just saying, I'm moving back to savory. We had enough of sweets, we can't do it anymore. And yeah, we're back to savory because we can't do sweets anymore. We're sick. Like, we didn't even did we eat a lot of sweets? No, we did not. No, actually, I thought I was going to demolish everything. I did not. I can do sweets. Now I know what you mean. I have never in my life, I've never been to Burger King. We should go eat a good burger, like a Jack in the Box or whatever, Five Guys, whatever you have there. And I'm full. I guess I can eat like 4,000 calories and then I'm done. Like, I'm not even counting. I don't want to bother, but I can't do any more sweets. It's gross. All right, so I was actually surprised of how much less I was able to eat than I thought I could. And like you probably can hear, I'm still worried about calories. And I'm actually thinking that Jack in the Box is a legit burger place. Okay, yeah. I haven't experienced any American food until then. Yeah, you can still notice that I worry, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how it's gonna be the first weeks you attempt to regain flexibility with food if you make this choice. And there's gonna be many setbacks, but setbacks make a success story better. You know what I mean? So just keep thriving. It's going to be okay. Like I said, if I was looking at these clips, if I was able to do it, everybody is able to do it. And then I had like 8 pieces of like this size pieces of bread, a bit Nutella, a bit of ice cream, a bit of chocolate, a bit of every kind of chocolate, a bit of the cookie, and I can't do it anymore. Okay, here's an interesting fact watching this clip. So I'm telling Nate what I had, and I'm doing this to justify it to myself and counting in my head. So that's something I stopped doing a long time ago, and it's just such a waste of time. If you decide that you're gonna indulge for one day, it's fine. It is fine. It's nothing to worry about. Why would you even waste your precious time on counting and stuff like that? Just go about your day and enjoy yourself. And I want to stress at this point that I think one thing that all eating disorders have in common is the focus on food. And I think that's where you need to focus on or defocus on. You need to get your focus off food, and in order to do so, I think the old phrase, you want what you can have, it goes for that. You think about something that you don't have, and that's why you want it so bad. You know, when you think about other situations, there's, for example, a pair of shoes or a bag you really, really want. So you keep thinking about it, and then you regret that you didn't buy it, and you keep thinking about it. If you just do it or get it, then you stop thinking about it. So I mean, it's different. One thing is spending money, the other thing is eating, but I feel like giving yourself flexibility and don't be so harsh on yourself and punish yourself for doing this or doing that is gonna really help you. Like, one thing I want to talk about real quick is also cheat days that are, you know, you as a viewer, you're presented cheat days, they're all over the internet. But there's a part of people that don't show you the whole truth. You know, they overcompensate and they go 5 hours of exercising on the cheat day to be okay to eat that much. And to me, that's punishing your body for something you do, and it's not fun. Of course, if you are doing regular cheat days, you have to compensate with eating less on other days. It's just how it is. If you do it weekly like I did it, then that's a fact, you have to do it, or you gain weight. It's just how it is. But there's also a point where you can overcompensate and do so much exercise the next day. I never exercised on cheat days, never. I never went to the gym. Sometimes I did cardio before, but like 30 minutes, but I never went and like went crazy. And also the next day I went to the gym. Yeah, maybe I had more energy and did more intense cardio or went heavier on squats, but that's utilizing calories and not overcompensating. So I just want to remind you that if you do stuff like that, do not overcompensate for it, because then there's no point. And then we're back to punishing yourself and focusing on how can I get rid of the weight I gained so quick. Just relax and take a step back, because if you do that, then you should rethink doing cheat days in the first place. Work on your mindset towards food and body first. I hope that made sense. Okay, we're on our way to McDonald's and Burger King. Actually, that's the only drive-through we have, right? We don't have any other drive-throughs. No, it's the only, like, we just have McDonald's and Burger King just in one place. We have to drive two, because not all McDonald's have drive-through. Anyway, and we're getting one Big Mac and one double Whopper to share now, because we're fucking full as fuck. I made him eat. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. Okay, double Whopper in front of McDonald's, just because. And I'm gonna try it right now. It's filming already. Oh my god, it's with pickles! I expected more, definitely.
Du musst noch tiefer reinbeißen.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'm waiting for the Big Mac because it's okay. I mean, it's a burger. It's okay. Okay, good old McDonald's. I'm sorry for filming all the time. Trying this one. Burger King was kind of disappointing, I must admit that. And yeah, these are the last clips, and I gotta say I felt so free doing this. It was such a freeing experience. Like, there's no general recommendation I can give you if you should do a cheat day or not. I can only tell you that for me it was a very freeing experience, and I regained my flexibility with food, and it defocused my mindset from food, and it helped me a lot. Obviously that doesn't mean that it works for everybody or everybody should approach it like this. I am just saying I was so freed by this. I evolved so much since the time then, and I'm just in a really good place right now. And I also want to encourage everybody who knows somebody who had struggles with food to let go at one point. You can't treat this person always like the person that suffers from an eating disorder. I think people don't realize that. For example, I get questions like, why are you low carb when you had an eating disorder? That has nothing to do with each other. Why are you vegan when you had an eating disorder? Why are you vegetarian after you had an eating disorder? It's so stupid. People evolve from that. People grow out of it, and people are not those persons anymore they used to be when they were ill. And I really, really want to emphasize this and encourage you guys to let this go at one point and just let this person evolve and progress, and not be caged in this stigma and always being the sick person, because it's not. It's an illness that can be treated and that can be healed. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with someone who suffered from an eating disorder to take care of their body, to eat healthily, to eat vegan if that helps them and they find this lifestyle fitting for them, or if they go to the gym and exercise. There's nothing wrong with that. On the contrary, it's showing that they're taking care of their body. And I think it's very important that people around those who suffered learn to let go. But yeah, with that being said, totally kind of different video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I love you all so much, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.